Hello, welcome back to this Alex and Steiner show. A little quick message. Got a couple of things we want to go over today before we get started. Number one, go check out the Clips channel because we got a few clips that are going to be daily. So if you like just little small snippets rather than the entire hour, then go check out the Clips channel. I'll be uploading daily little 5 to 20-minute clips from the podcast. And also, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button if you want to. If you don't want to, I don't really give two fucking shits. And also, if you're from some random YouTube video that we spam this on, good to see you. How's it going? And I'm also joined today with Steiner.
Your co-host kind of thing. Yeah.
You are a co-host. And Steiner, you said that you had a bit of a wacky night. I've been anxious to hear about this ever since you told me about it.
So this morning, I got this notification that we weren't going to have practice. We were just going to do weightlifting. And so we got to weightlifting, and then the coach says to everyone that showed up, like they were supposed to, you guys get the Cougar cards before everyone else does.
Ooh.
So he gave us the advantage. And so now
sorry, one thing. If you don't know what Cougar cards are, or basically it's just any insert high school mascot name and then add card. It's basically just when you get like this little card with a bunch of advertisements for businesses on it and stuff, and then you basically have to go around selling them. And then all the money goes back to the team from the cards that you sold, and then it all goes to like building up like the stadium and shit like that. So just a little heads up for that.
So yeah, we had to sell these things, and I was like, okay, I heard the prizes, and number one's a PS5, number two is another PS5. Number 3 gets Apple Watch.
Damn.
And number 4 gets AirPod Pros.
Jesus, that's actually a really. How much are AirPods Pros? Those have to be like $250.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's an insane lineup.
And it's the newest Apple Watch.
Oh my God. Actually, honestly, I already have the PS4 and the PS5. My older brother has one. Doesn't seem like, honestly, it's that much better. Like, it probably is, but I don't really notice the difference too much. I'd rather get an Apple Watch.
I mean, I'm with the Apple Watch or the AirPod. I just want to get something, you know?
That'd be sick. What did you say was what was it again? So it was PS5, then
another PS5.
Apple Watch.
So 2 PS5s, Apple Watch, and then AirPods.
Oh, is it PS5 for top 2?
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's crazy.
I know they're spending so much money.
That's actually that actually just outweighs a lot of it. Yeah. Then most of the money from the kid, then like a good deal of the money is just going to go right back to the kids that sold the shit.
Not when you're spending $950 in total.
Okay, so go on with your story.
So I'm like, okay, we got this early. Maybe I should take the advantage on this so I can get more cards tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I decided, okay, well, I mean, there's nothing like the present. So I took the case, and I'm like, okay, let's go to Safeway. We go with Luca. Chill on our football team. Yeah. And with him, we're doing okay. We were like each shell splitting off. I think we sold like 12 there. Not great. I mean, kind of normal. So we got a lot of bitchy people. And we went to Walgreens, and this is kind of where the story starts. Okay. So we're at Walgreens, and I'm like, I asked the lady if we can go in there, and she's like, all right, well, just don't really come in the store and sell them. I'm like, no, I wanted to just do the outside. And so she seemed really irritated at us. And there I was selling to some other customer, and then this police shows up, gets out of his car, and says, what you selling? And I got a lot of cash in my hand, and I'm like, okay, this ain't good. And I'm like, Cougar cards.
Drugs. Imagine if your first thing you said was drugs.
I said Cougar cards for a football team, and I was like stuttering. And then he slapped me right on the shoulder. He almost started giving me a hug midway through.
What?
He was like on my shoulder, and he's like, so how much are these Cougar cards? And I'm like really like insecure.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like now like, well, what the hell? I can't even explain this. And he says, so what's on them? And then my first thing was everything. And he's like, so Money Tree's gonna be on there, and I'm like, unfortunately, no. It's like $300 worth of crap. And he's like, crap.
Everything.
I know. So then I get talking to him, and he's like, oh my God, I'll buy one for sure. But then I'm like typing his stuff in, and I'm like, what's your name? And he says, blank. And then I'm not going to say his first name. And then his last name was Value. And I was like, okay, that reminds me of someone else I think I know with the same last name.
Oh.
That's a girl that does lots of alcohol.
Oh, wow.
And so
are you pretty sure then that's
I ended up asking him, like, do you have a daughter? And he's like, no. And then midway, he's like, okay, I gotta take this real quick. So then he's like typing his credit card information on my phone, which is even crazy already. He ends up he takes his phone up, puts it on speaker, and the dispatch, because he's a sergeant.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We got a grandmother that went into this Julia Wood Blank's house.
Yeah.
And stole the kids, stole TV, and threatened the husband with a gun.
What? Where was this in? Like Littleton?
This is in Walgreens.
Wait,
Evergreen Walgreens, and this is in.
Wait, he got the. No, but like, was the actual crime committed in like Littleton?
I know it was in Evergreen.
What?
So then.
Oh my God.
What was nuts is then he was like, okay, please run all these tests on her. Make sure she's stable. And then they said, I'm like hearing that she's in like this detainment center and that she's threatening to kill people.
What? Holy shit.
And I'm just hearing this. And then she says that she hid the TV and no one's getting the effing TV back. Exact quotes. And I'm sitting there like trying not to laugh. Because I'm like,
laugh. Why would that be? What?
I just think it's such a funny situation.
That you're selling Cougar cards to this police officer who's supposed to be going to fucking some deranged lady.
Yeah, and question it. Which I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like hearing all about this case.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, they got Evergreen Brewery on here. I love that place. I go there after work all the time. And he's like, yeah, you guys should go hit up Evergreen Brewery. You're going to get no business here. So then we go to Evergreen Brewery. And he said, yeah, you'll find a lot of people that'll want to buy them. We get to Evergreen Brewery.
Okay.
And we're kind of just like hanging out. We asked the lady if we could sell there. And she was like, yeah, go ahead. Just don't sell inside. Just sell outside of it. And so we're hanging outside in this like little area. And the thing is, it's like you have to go upstairs at Evergreen Brewery. And then it's all still kind of indoor, but it's outdoor, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But so there's like stairs that go up, and it's like on the second level on like this terrace area overlooking the U.S. Bank building. So we're up there we're just up there like hanging, selling stuff. And so we get like the first customer, and the first customer's like, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll buy one. Like super chill guy. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Next guy, he like floats 100. He's like, I'll take 2. Just give me the change. So now there's like $100 bills getting exchanged, and I'm like, okay, this place is popping.
Yeah.
Then this third guy comes up, and he's coming up the stairs because there's like 2 ways of coming up the stairs, like the long way you're supposed to go, and then there's like the shortcut emergency exit way. Yeah. He's coming up the emergency exit way, and I snuck up on him. He's like, Jesus Christ. And he was with this like wife that was crazy, and then they were all like, what is this for? Evergreen? And I'm like, yeah, Evergreen. He's like, my daughter's going there soon. She'll be a freshman. No, you can't get her.
Ooh,
no,
Steinar.
Then he's telling me, he's like, you can't go after her. And I'm like, what the fuck? And these people are just talking to me. And they're like absolutely drunker than hell. And he's like, okay, you need to start your sales pitch over. Let's shake hands.
My God. I had a guy exactly like that when we were selling Cougar cards. Like we were at like this one like sandwich place in like Bergen Park, and this guy came up and we were like, hey, you want to buy a Cougar card? And he was in like a full suit or something, and he was like him and like 3 other guys, and then he was like, oh yeah, Evergreen, and then I was like, yeah, whatever. And then at like one point he was like, okay, start your whole pitch over again. Let me hear it from the top.
Yeah.
And
So
I
then,
was like, okay. And I did the whole thing. Meanwhile, like other people were walking in because this guy was taking all my time. And then he was like, okay, I'll just have to think about it. Let me go inside and get the sandwich. And then he went inside, came out, and then he was like, guys, I'm not going to buy one. And then he just left. I was like, what the fuck, you asshole? You just like bait and switch us like that.
so then, yeah. So we had like a guy like that, but then he was like really freaking chill, and he was like, okay, on your sales pitch, tell him that this coupon is gonna allow them to just get rocked on budget. So right now I'm like trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, my daughter. I mean, don't worry about that. She's sitting home. We're all getting drunk and having fun.
Oh.
And so then he's like, you got change for a 50? He gives me the 50, and I only had like a $5 bill and change. He's like, you just keep the rest. And I'm like, that's really nice, actually.
Yeah.
So then that happens, and then we're proceeding, and he keeps coming out. And he comes in and out because he's having to piss a lot because he's drinking shit ton of alcohol. And so he's coming in and out. And then this other guy comes up, and he's got this bike, and I sale pitched him, and he's like, okay, I'll buy one, sure. So now we're just like rolling with these things hot. And this guy's got this like Yeti bike, custom made and everything.
Damn.
He parks it right outside on like the top level terrace. So he lifted it over the stairs and parked it.
Yeah.
And then there are these college kids that were coming out, and they're all becoming doctors. And they were all like, yeah, we'll for sure buy one. We're poor as hell. Just don't tell my girlfriend that I bought this. But yeah, and then these guys were actually like super chill.
Yeah.
They're talking, like one of them was a quarterback. The other one was offensive lineman. Another one knew Cam Akers, the running back for the Rams. So I was like kind of intrigued.
Yeah.
So then I was like just shooting the poop. And I think I spent like 20 minutes talking with these guys. Actually, like the most chill college kids.
Yeah.
And they're going to like residency. I learned a lot about them. They actually have like they're kind of a cool life. I gotta lie, but they're kind of poor.
Are they playing football at the college?
Not at CU, no. One of them is still playing at CU, but is like a third or fourth string. Sounded like he was on the practice squad.
Too bad.
So not horrible, but he was a really chill guy.
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to talk about all the stuff, and then he ends up giving us a 50, and we have to get change again. So now we're kind of running low on change. This gets to be a problem. So then it gets to like 9 o'clock now, and or I guess it gets to like 8. I would say it's like 8:50 now.
What time do you think you started at?
We started everything at like 6:30.
Okay, so you've been selling for a solid 2 hours.
Yeah. So now we're like there, and then this one guy's coming out. I'm like, can I introduce you in a Cougar's car? And he's just like drenched in sweat. He first falls down.
What?
Proceeds to tell me in front of me, I'm fine. I'll just give you some cash. He takes out his wallet and just gives a $20 bill. So now I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm like, I'm not going to deny it because, I mean, I'll probably need this some way, somehow.
Yeah.
But I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's just giving me a $20 bill for nothing. So now this guy's like totally rocked, and he's trying to go down the stairs. He's falling down the stairs. And then that couple that was like really drunk and was talking about their kid.
Yeah.
The dad was like, I'm 43 and I'm still fun. He gets onto that bike that he doesn't even own.
The custom Yeti?
He starts going down the freaking like hallway area and goes down the stairs and falls down the stairs.
On the custom Yeti.
Yeah, and I just hear clunk, 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 clunk.
And it wasn't his.
Wasn't his.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
So I'm sitting here and I'm just like, what the fuck did I just watch? Like, this is some real crazy shit. And
Was
I'm
that like before or after you had called me?
This was after.
Oh, holy shit.
So then I'm just like sitting there in amazement. I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? And then the guy gets up and he's like, oh my God, I think I broke something. Time to go drink some more beer. So now this guy's just like going over trying to sum up all of his problems with alcohol. And I'm like, okay, that's not good. So then it gets to the point where it's like, okay, well, let's keep selling. And I'm like trying. It's really hard for me to sell now because now there's all these drunk people coming up, and now these drunk people are just giving us singles.
What?
Like we had like 5 people just start giving us singles.
How much money and like extra money do you think you got?
$35 or $30.
How many Cougar cards do you think you sold over the entire night?
With all of us, probably 32, 40.
Damn. How many of yours did you sell?
I sold 10.
That ain't bad. Because how many did you get from the coaches?
20. But I'm gonna go back and I have to get this PS5 or something.
For sure. Yeah.
So I'm like,
you got to go out for a while. Maybe we should go to the brewery again.
That's what I'm thinking. We can just get free money too.
You get like shitloads of drunk people.
And then they even like the musician that was playing there, he started giving us cash because he was drunk. And I'm like, what the hell is happening now? So now I'm like mentally losing it with like I'm like trying not to laugh, but it's like crazy. And Casey's just sitting there like, what the fuck? How is this even possible? And then the college kids come out and he's like, we got to get the hell out of here. Just for a little FYI, guys. And these are the guys we talked to for a while.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever you do not ask the lady in the white to buy anything. And then this other lady's like, me? And then that was the lady that husband went down the stairs on the bike. And then she was like, I'm fucking fine. And she was getting pissed at these college kids.
What?
And so now they're having an argument. And he was like, no, not you. The lady that's like has 9 people up there talking. Yeah, she's an author, I guess. And he's like, whatever you do not talk to her. She actually wrote a book, After 50, How to Eat Dick.
What?
That's the title of the book.
What?
Yeah.
After 50, How to Eat Dick?
Yeah.
Oh no, what?
Yeah.
And she was just there like signing shit or something? Like
No,
what?
she was just there like telling all these people her story. And then she was like telling this guy that like he kept hitting on all these guys and like getting feely. And they're like, whatever you do don't ever get near that lady. She'll slap you on the ass. She'll start letting you feel your tits. And I'm like, what the fuck am I?
It's kind of hot though, Steiner. You could have felt some titties.
She was like 60.
Who cares?
And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. And I'm like trying not to laugh because I got these college kids giving me heads up on like what not to do. Like I honestly think these college kids were like so chill that they would probably been like, yeah, want a White Claw? Come on in. I'll buy a White Claw. That's how chill they were.
It seemed like pretty much everybody was drunk there. Like just absolutely sloshed.
Yeah. And we weren't supposed to be there past 8 o'clock because there was no kids allowed. But no one
really?
kicked us out. No one kicked us out.
Imagine if you were there later.
Oh, we actually saw the owner. The owner was drunk too. So
Really?
everyone was drunk. And this like little bartender guy, he was like super trashed. He was like this little Irish guy. He's like, I'm a motherfucking leprechaun, and he's just running down the hallway, clicking his feet together, and he's like, I'm a motherfucking leprechaun, and he's like humping shit.
What?
Like I can't make this shit up, Max. Like I'm not actually joking. Like it is.
Jesus Christ!
I was like, what the fuck am I? Like this is like one of the craziest nights of my life.
That's fucking crazy. Oh my god.
And so then from there it gets like, I'm like, okay, now we gotta kind of get going. And then we get this one guy that's like talking to us, and he keeps just handing me money. He's like, I got a 20, I got a couple of ones. Take it. I don't need a card or anything. Just take it.
What?
So now I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And like the police officer, I go back to all this, and I'm like, the police officer is the one that told me to go here. I'm like, is this guy just an alcoholic himself too? Because it seemed like everyone knew each other at this bar, and everyone was just getting drunk. Like I don't think there was one person in there that was not like it was sober. Like I think if anybody came out of there, everyone would get a DUI.
Really?
That's how drunk everyone was.
All of them, you think?
Yeah, and I couldn't believe the lady like the How to Eat Dick After 50.
That's such a good book. I wish I could fucking find that. Here, let me look. I don't know. I got maybe I'm like, how do you How do you do incognito mode?
It's on Amazon. It's like how to click, or it's like how to click, how to 50 and click and eat dick, or it's something like that. It's something nuts book title. If that's Casey for it.
I'm just gonna look up how to eat dick after 50. I'm just
No.
curious enough.
Look up how to click dick, or how to click and eat dick, or it's something like that. I don't remember what the book title's called. It's a white book.
How to eat, click, and eat dick. Oh, it just came up with protein shakes. That's alarming. It just came up with Premier Protein, 30 grams of sugar. No, 30.
Go to Amazon.
I am on Amazon, Steiner.
And then look up
Eat.
after 50, how to get dick.
It doesn't really say. It just came up with Garden of Life probiotic supplement for women.
Okay, how to get dick after 50.
I don't know if I want to do any more of this. Well, let's go to books. How to eat dick after. Nope, it's still not showing up.
Okay,
My search history is going to be quite alarming now.
Okay, hold up. I gotta ask Casey.
Damn. Oh yeah, so you know how there was? Oh, you're still there, Steiner? Nope. Steiner?
I'm just yeah.
Okay. Just harassing this poor little fly. Let's think here. What's another good thing that went down? Steiner. 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 Hello, Steiner. Okay, whatever. Yo, are you still there, Steiner?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's oh fuck. Let me go back real quick.
God damn it, Steiner. Well, brief little intermission as we have. I'll just go. Also, these shoes are pretty cool. Am I
It was
right?
called Internet Dating at 50. Just a click, a dick away. Just a click is a dick away.
Just a click is a dick. On Amazon? How to date after 50? Just a click is a dick away. To date after 50 or click is a dick away. Nope. Still just came up with human and super beats heart chews. And then the bug assault 3.0 yellow. Steiner, what the hell? What is going on?
Wrong.
Steiner.
It is Internet Dating at 50.
Now I can't hear
A
you.
dick is just a click away.
Can you hear me?
Look that up. That's 100% it.
Do a thumbs up if you can hear me.
I can't hear you now. Shit. 1 second. Internet Dating at 50.
Do a thumbs up if you can hear me. What? What? Can you hear me, Steiner? Steiner.
I fucking can't hear anything now.
Oh my God, we got 3 Steiners. Steiner,
Oh, what's
can
up?
you hear
Did
me?
you hear it? I can't hear
Thumbs
you.
up
Can you
if
hear
you
me?
can hear me. I can't
Can
hear
you hear
you.
me?
What the hell? What? What the fuck? Audio. Hello? 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 Can you hear me now, Steiner?
Testing your speakers on stereo. It sounds like they're working. Have a great show. Testing your speakers on stereo. It sounds like they're working. Have a great show.
I can hear you now. Now we just have a blank screen in between us.
That's great. Can you kick the blank screen?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so did you hear what I said?
No.
Okay. Internet dating at 50. A dick is a click away.
I don't know if I want to look up
Come
anything.
on.
What is it again?
Internet dating at 50.
Ed 18. Ed 50. A dick
Is
is
just a click away.
I found it.
Yep.
Literally. From Tony Ann, internet dating at 50. A dick is just a click away after leaving.
Yep.
Summary. Okay, let's read this to you. I'll do some good turn up my gain here. After leaving Massachusetts to attend college in Colorado, 2 childhood friends encounter internet dating from different perspectives. The setting takes place in a rural mountain community in Colorado and a local tap house. Douglina, aka Darlene, finds happily ever after on a dating site called Catch. Cami meets an electric blend of men on free internet dating site. This humorous book describes dating over the age of 50 and strange characters Cami connects with. Lingerie guy, an internet gamer, BYOCG, Netflix Yeti, Church Boy, The Graduate, and Stretch Armstrong are the names of just a few of these strange men. Cammy has hilarious nicknames for everything. The plot thickens and has a shocking denouement.
Yep.
And then they all got 5-star reviews. It's crazy. It's like Marcia Peters says this was a recommendation for someone I just met, and it was so worth the read. I need a little laughter my day. Catherine C said, "Love this novel. So fun and interesting. Read it. I am a local in the book." Love this, says Stephanie. Very funny. Love the female characters. Could not put down once I started reading. Hope there's a sequel. All right.
Isn't it funny how they even said it took place at an alehouse? I know what alehouse that was. Was it
What?
that alehouse? It didn't say it took place at a rural mountain community at an alehouse.
No,
It didn't say that.
it didn't. It said it was at a tap house,
A tap house, same
not an
damn
ale
thing.
house. You fucking idiot.
I know what it meant. It was that place because she seemed like quite a local there. She was going
She
behind
was
the.
taking part in the dating. She was just trying to get herself some dick.
I don't know. It seemed like she was kind of nuts. It seemed like she was going after the college kids.
I kind of want to read this book now.
I know. Casey's reading it too, actually.
Is Casey actually reading it?
I don't know. He was like, "This seems interesting," and I was like, "Huh, interesting, Casey."
I don't know how interesting it seems. It seems just like a little retarded to me.
The college kids told me they're like, "Yeah, I mean, this lady made some horrible ass book that she probably didn't make very much money off of, but we were so drunk that we ended up buying the book." Don't talk to her. She's nuts.
Is about it for the night for you, Steinar?
No, I gotta charge my thing.
Steinar, I did a double front flip at the diving board today. I'm very
God,
proud
aren't
of
you
myself.
fucking special?
I'm actually so special.
I mean, you probably looked like what the hell's that black kid's name? Good friend.
Oh, fucking Marcos.
Marcos.
Fucking Marcos.
Oh,
Ugh. Am I right? The Bucks won the finals. That was pretty interesting.
I had to see it on
They
a
started off the
small
game pretty fucking slow. Both teams were really shit in the first quarter. Giannis, though, he decided to carry the Bucks and score pretty much half the points for the Bucks. He had an absolutely insane performance. He got 50 points, some ridiculous number of rebounds and everything. And then, like, during the game, my dad was like, "Yeah, if the Bucks win this, Giannis is gonna cry like a little baby." And then, sure as shit, right after they won, Giannis started crying.
I only got to see little parts of it on my YouTube because it kept cutting out, and I had YouTube TV up.
Dude, honestly, at one of the points, Giannis went live on his Instagram, and they were showing him on the TV. And then I was watching his Instagram live while it was showing him on his phone on the TV. It was really weird. It was
Sounds
a sane
interesting.
out-of-body experience, man.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah. Dude, the Deer District looked fucking nuts, honestly. I don't know if there'd ever be much shit like that ever. I mean, maybe if I could see if the Packers went to the Super Bowl or something, I could see Titletown going like that.
Oh my god, it would be 100 times worse.
There would probably be like, I'd say over 100,000 people, because it would probably they'd have like the Super Bowl somewhere else, not in Lambeau. Like I'd say for like a conference championship or something like that, when Titletown is fully finished and we go to like the conference final or whatever for football.
Or the NFC Championship, yeah.
The NFC Championship, yeah. If we went to the NFC Championship at Lambeau, dude, I could see it being like that.
Oh my god, I was there when we beat the Carolina Panthers, and it was already like that was the one that got us guaranteed into a lock into the playoffs. And that was just absolutely like Alex. Like I'm not even joking. There was so much partying after that. Like we couldn't even get out, and there's so many. We had like a 23 car pile up on the interstate, so then everyone had to take back roads. And the reason there was such a big pile up is it's like put A to B together. Everyone was drunk.
Yeah. Dude, I can't imagine being in Milwaukee right now. The amount of partying there is must be so fucking crazy.
Like after I saw it at night, I'm like, I kind of want to be one of those college kids. It looks so goddamn sick. Actually,
it would do that. I was like, damn, I'm actually kind of jealous because then, like, if we were in college right now, I would definitely be up there.
Yeah,
going fucking crazy. Like if we ever get something like that, where like the Brewers or the Packers go to the Super Bowl or the fucking baseball one, like
World Series,
fucking World Series. Yep. I'm a little fucky in the head. That'd be cool to go to something like that, like an atmosphere like that, where there's just shitloads of partying and stuff.
Oh, who was the kid? Someone told me it was like they were in football and they were like, I want to say it was like another team named Logan. I don't know, football. And I think he might have said like it's something was so dramatically incorrect. It was like, yeah. I think for baseball, I think the Braves have a good chance on winning the Stanley Cup. Like I was like, what the fuck? You don't know what you're talking about.
The Braves have a good chance of winning the Stanley Cup.
He got like hockey confused with like baseball.
What?
And I was like, what the hell?
Honestly, by then I bet he's just fucking with you. But you honestly could be serious because that kid has so much fat in his brain, it's melting it.
Yeah.
Well.
One second. I'm just going to change to Bluetooth real quick.
To Bluetooth? God, I wish I could get my AirPods hooked up to my computer. And also, this will be a little moment while Steiner's gone. It'll be the last podcast before we get back, which will be in beginning of August. So a little bit of a week and a half break. And that's because I will be going to Steiner's house in Evergreen day after tomorrow. And I will, right after that, be going to California. So pretty much no podcasts. Actually, we'll be able to do a podcast on the in-between. Do a podcast on like the 25th. Or maybe one will win when wording both together. That'd be pretty fun. When I'm at your house. We should consider that.
We'll do that. Yeah.
We just got to get all the shit set up.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. It's just your screen's all fucky. Like it's really laggy.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Steiner. I can hear you. Hello?
This is horrible as hell. I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes. Can you hear me?
Fuck.
The podcast is
so
technically
bad.
Hello. Hello.
I'm here.
Hello. Can you hear me, Steiner?
Hello.
I
It's
can
cutting out though.
hear
Fucking
you.
fucking truck.
I can hear you. Oh my god, I should
Can you hear
change my game back. It's terrible.
Okay.
I can
There
hear
we go. I can just do this. I'll freeze up.
you.
Yo, can you hear me now?
I can. It's so stupid. My internet's not the one that's fucking up. It's his. Okay. We'll just go to me for now until Steiner gets his shit figured out. Today, there was little rumor that this lady posted on her Twitter. She was like, Aaron Rodgers. She was like, my friend works for this deep cleaning company. You good, Steiner?
Yeah, I just took off. I'm gonna have to talk about it later.
Did you see the thing where it was like there was the whole lady that was like, oh, Aaron Rodgers ordered like a deep cleaning for his house in Milwaukee or whatever, and then in Green Bay, and then he also renewed his membership to the Green Bay Country Club. Like there was all that shit that went on.
I did hear that he did decline a contract that could have been worth up to $51 million a year.
I'm so happy that he didn't take that, honestly. I think that the Packers trying to keep Aaron Rodgers is like the worst move that they can make. I think that they really should just get rid of him and just honestly fuck him. I don't know why we would keep him around. He's not going to be much better than he was last season. I'd be a monkey's uncle if he was.
Got to get rid of him at least for some trade value so he doesn't become a free agent.
Yeah, we gotta trade him. I think we keep him this year, but definitely trade him next year.
Yeah.
100%. And then there was all that shit about him like ordering a deep clean for his house, and people are like, Aaron Rodgers is staying in Milwaukee. And then apparently he told him, like Aaron Rodgers himself told Pat McAfee that was all just a bunch of bullshit, and that he has this one person that always cleans his house for him, and that all like the rumors that he was like renewing his membership to Green Bay Country Club and all that stuff was just kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that he's not staying in Green Bay. It just means that all that shit is just kind of blown up. And that's what I'm guessing. That was my biggest guess as of like when I heard that. I was like, it really doesn't mean anything. Like, even if he did order a clean for his house or like a renewal for his country club, it doesn't mean anything. The only things that are going to mean is when he actually starts playing with the team and how he does this season. That's all that's going to matter.
Yeah, for sure.
And also when he actually states it like if he's playing for the Packers. Which has he done that yet, or does he still have to?
I think he has to do it actually by the 23rd, which is when you're here.
Really?
Yeah, so it'll be kind of sick.
Oh wow. I honestly doubt he's going to. I honestly can see him not saying anything and just being like a little brat and then coming back to the team. Like, honestly, I could see him holding out so long that he joins the back up on the team week 1. Like, I could see him skipping all of preseason.
He legally can't do that. He has to announce it by June 23rd.
And then what? He's a free agent?
Or he's out off the team. Or no, he's considerably. He gets none of his pay, and he's optioned to trade.
What's the latest that he could skip out and then rejoin?
20
Like, how long can he hold on this charade for until he legally cannot do it?
22nd, and then 23rd he has to make a legal announcement, and then everything starts getting taken away on the 26th.
Okay. What do you think? How do you think he's going to announce that he's staying with the Packers, or do you think that he's going to
Hold on.
not say anything?
It's the 23rd is when he has to make a decision on the press. And
Gotcha.
if he doesn't make a decision on the press, then his payday goes out the window the 26th, and then he actually has a meeting with the commissioner if he doesn't on the 27th.
Okay.
So he's in quite big doo-doo.
Yeah, all of this could have been avoided if he simply didn't go apeshit. If he just didn't fucking have to start spewing off all this BS that the Packers organization was some like hell-risen piece of shit place, then he would have just been fine. He could have stayed playing with the Packers. They would have kept shoveling him boatloads of money. He would have fucking hosted Jeopardy. He would have been fine, but he had to be a little brat and just get himself into all this shit. And now he's probably going to either face the consequences of going to a shit team or quitting the NFL. I don't think he's going to stay with the Packers for the long run, for sure.
Yeah. The thing is, though, is like if he doesn't make a decision, he faces he has I think it's $39.5 million he would get this year in the drain. He also faces like a $10 million fine too.
Jesus. Wow.
He'd actually be minusing money from his account for this year.
Damn. Yeah. I don't know. I could see him skipping out for a really long time, though, because he doesn't really need all that money because he's already rich as shit.
Yeah, but I mean, legally, if he doesn't talk to the commissioner, then he's legally not even allowed to be in the NFL, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
He gets he gets in big trouble, like major, no longer.
So he has to make an announcement by the 23rd.
23rd has to. 26 is like the latest by pushing it, where they'll probably revoke his contract and he won't be playing for any money. And then 27th is when big doo-doo happens. And then 28th determines if he's going to play for a team sitting out or just talk to the commissioner and try to discuss something. And
wow.
Then I'm pretty sure you're ineligible to play. Because he hasn't even gotten a physical already.
Really?
They need to have sports physicals in by...
Thanks to do all that shit. Damn.
I think it's by the 29th they need them all in, or you're not even allowed to play the football.
Really?
Unless you're getting traded from another team, yeah.
I imagine he just gets straight up traded. That'd be crazy.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, like, he could get traded, but... Yeah, no. Did you hear about Cam Akers today, actually? Speak of the devil. He ended up tearing his Achilles
Really?
out for the season.
Damn.
27th is the end where he can make his decision. Like 27th is really pushing it too, because technically by the 28th they can revoke every privilege he has.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. He's really got himself in a tough space. And all these people that like Pat McAfee was saying, like, Packers fans really want to hear that Aaron Rodgers is coming back. And I'm like, no, honestly, I'd be willing to bet that most Packer fans don't really want to see Aaron's little whiny ass anymore.
I actually talked to Cass today, and he was like, he seemed pretty like wanting to have him back. But I was also talking to Cam, and Cam was like, I don't really care who plays. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh.
I'm thoroughly in the boat that we should trade his ass away.
I'm fully in the boat that we should get Marcus Mariota and give him a shot.
God damn it, Marcus Mariota. I don't know why do you think Marcus Mariota is better than Jordan Love? He's just not.
He's got the best footwork. He's got a stronger arm by God knows.
How do you what?
Yeah.
A stronger arm?
Jesus Christ, he can flick 75.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
There's a video of Marcus Mariota throwing like 80 at warm-ups. I'll pull it up on YouTube, actually. Sorry, this is a very awkward position.
I don't know. I think that Marcus Mariota is a piece of shit because he can't beat out Derek Carr.
The only reason
You
he
say?
can't is because they haven't given him an opportunity to.
That's nope.
They
I
don't
disagree.
Want Carr. I mean, look at that one game he played in. They actually
No.
kept becoming the starter. Okay, Marcus Mariota.
Oh no. Ba-da-bum. I mean, he's just not accurate. I watched like one of his games of his, and he just looked like a wet fart of a quarterback. He just didn't. There's nothing about him that I was like, oh my gosh, that's actually a little pretty good, but
Little pretty good.
a little pretty good. You know me. It's
Little.
already 46 minutes. Pretty much just killing time now to make it to an hour.
Okay, here we
Isn't
go.
this podcast just killing time for an hour?
Basically, yeah. Here we go.
Oh my god, it is blazing hot in here.
I know it is pretty damn late.
Killer was
Look at the combine. He threw the farthest throw even in the combine. And this might not work.
That face.
Getting this up, Alex. Okay. Can I switch my camera around on this? Oh, I cannot. Okay, I'm just gonna have to show this like this if that's okay. It's gonna look pretty bad.
"2020 Olympic women's soccer."
Here we go.
Wait, did the Olympics start?
I think so. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at his D.
What?
Look at his. Look how beautiful his mechanics are. He's got the best footwork of any quarterback I've ever seen.
The opening ceremony is Friday, July 23rd. Ah.
Look at that. Look at this footwork. Here's just watch him throw. I watch him throw some long babes.
I don't want to see more news. Stop.
Bang. Oh shit. See, he falls down.
Piece of shit.
Here he is now. He got to throw absolute far ass dime. Look at that.
Why are his clothes so baggy?
That's 88. That is no. It's a 73-yard throw.
73?
73.
That actually ain't too bad.
There was 71, and it's a flick of the wrist. It's from the 15-yard line to the. See where this lands. Okay, to the 35. So that's actually, I think, farther. So this is from almost the goal line. This is from 7 yards out to the 40 or to the 38. 7 yards to 38 on the other side. What is that? Do the math, Alex.
What are you talking? What? 7 yards to 38?
Okay, so he threw 7 yards from his end zone to the opposite 38.
$70 yards. 71.
Yeah, so 71. He made 71 look easy.
I like how the simple subtraction is so difficult.
Yeah,
That's pretty good, actually. I'd have to say that, but I don't know. When are you going to be heaving 71 yards down the field?
that's true. The farthest actually end game throws ever been. That's actually been an intended pass. No, it was 52 yards.
Only 52?
Other than you could have a Hail Mary, that's considered a desperation throw. It's not like their Bayesian throw route. Isn't that nuts?
That's actually pretty fucking crazy. Pretty
But
fucking
I mean-
wild.
Your Hail Mary is going to take about 65 yards, usually. You gotta have-
That's actually nothing. I thought the furthest would be something wacky like 80 yards.
Oh, yeah, but you got Patrick Mahomes that's going to throw fucking 120 yards. Not even joking.
Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's good. Trust me, I love Josh Allen, but I actually think Patrick can throw farther.
Josh Allen and Justin Herbert are like my two guys. They're my two favorite quarterbacks in the league right now.
Okay, let me just show you this video. Patrick Mahomes throwing 100 yards effortlessly through the air. Are you watching?
Patrick Mahomes. A 100 yards in the air?
Yeah. From the one Broncos end zone to the complete opposite.
No way.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Makes it look like a flick of the wrist.
It doesn't even look like he's trying that hard.
I know.
That is crazy. There's
So, I mean,
this one that there's like I watched a video of this guy hitting like a 465 yard foot home run, and then he just like literally he just walked up there and he was like,
I'm not gonna call Jordan Love shit because he on his farthest throw on his pro day he threw 61 or 60.
yeah, Mariota definitely does have a stronger arm. I'll give you that, but there's nothing else about Mariota that's better than Love.
I mean, he ran a way faster 40-yard dash time.
Yeah, I mean Jordan Love is slow as shit. I'll give you that.
Mariota was.
How old is Mariota? Is he?
He ran like a 4.38 or 4.4, which is Lamar Jackson black fast. Just saying.
He's 27, which is actually he's
Look.
27.
Look at his 40. His 40 is like actually up there, like with line block. I could too, but I don't really want to.
Jordan Love's 22, Steiner. Jordan Love's 5 years younger.
Okay, but now look at the 40-yard dash time of Jordan Love compared to Marcus Mariota.
40-yard dash is I doesn't actually say. Unofficials 4.65. Phone buzzed for no fucking reason. 4.65 unofficial.
For who?
Jordan
Mariota.
Love.
Jordan Love. Yeah.
Now I have to pull it up on YouTube. I don't want to give two shits about Vimeo.
Is to create a space in which culture.
One of the things, well, no, not fitness.
He is a fun player to watch. Fascinating evaluation. The difference between last year and this year with him.
And it didn't. 4.65. He ran a 4.65.
Jordan
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus?
No, that was Jordan Love. 4.48. Yeah, he's quicker. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Today I ran I did an electric, a real 40-yard dash time, and I got like a 5.19.
A 5.19?
Yeah, but I think I could have ran faster because I started falling.
Oh my God, guess Jameis Winston's 40-yard dash.
4.39.
4.97.
Oh, that's slow.
Yeah, he ran a 4.9. You're pretty much as fast as Jameis Winston.
Hold on, look up Nick Foles.
What? That's a random person. Nick Foles.
I got told I could run about as fast as he can.
5.14.
Yep, so I was like a 5.19. So
you're as quick as Nick Foles.
yeah.
And we'll end that off there with Steiner's as fast as Nick Foles. We're at 54 minutes. And I don't like to end it on an hour flat because that's dumb.
That's dumb. That's for losers. But we're not losers.
The